Hey guys, welcome back to releasethecraftin. Bristol here with another sticker book flip through for you guys. And I know my content lately has been a lot of sticker content, but I've been getting a lot of stickers lately. So like it is what it is. I actually got this one at the same time I got the last book I did, the mystical ephemera one, but I didn't want to put them in the same video because it would have been like 7 hours long. But also they're a little different. This is a little bit of a wider audience, I think, than the mystical ephemera one. But before I jump into this one, I wanted to say that I have decided to set up an Amazon storefront. So I'll link that down below for you guys. And in there, I'm going to put like my favorite products for crafting, but also like the stuff that I keep reviewing on this channel. If I can link it, I'll link it there. Just my favorite stuff though, not like just the random things that I'm like, I kind of feel midway about this. I'll just put my favorite stuff in there. So this will be in there because I absolutely love this. I already looked at it. I didn't have any chill on this one. But I thought I would flip through it so you guys can get a look at what's inside, because it's pretty amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I have that down below. I also have set up super thanks on YouTube. So if you would like to support the channel without having to like buy a bunch of digital kits and stuff from my like store or anything like that, that's a way, I guess, I could awkwardly propose to you that there's another way you guys can support the channel if you want to. And I will be setting up a Patreon soon, so look forward to that announcement. I have decided to make it official. So yeah, I'm just trying to work out how best to set that up, like tier-wise, and what stuff I want to offer there. So if there's anything you want to see in like a Patreon setting, let me know in the comments below so I can definitely factor that into my tier setup. But otherwise, yeah, it's coming either way, so that's happening. I've just been trying to look for some ways to like expand and grow my channel and you know, work that out. So that's what I've been doing on the sidelines. And I've been doing a lot of like chatty crafty videos or anything like that because I've been focusing on like sort of setting that stuff up on the backside. But yeah, we're here to see what's inside the Forest Fairies Fungi Sticker Anthology. And this is one of those bigger ones. Oh, my fingers are lotiony. I always lotion before I start and then I regret it because everything is greased. From DK. DK is somebody, I forget. Already it's looking really cool. There's no like bibliography page here. That's the ISBN if you guys need it. So I guess DK is just the name of the publisher. I don't know if they have like a longer format name. It just makes me think of like Discovery Kids, and I don't know if that's the same thing. The logo reminds me of that, but I don't think it's the same. So at any rate, this is the book I picked up because I am going to be jumping back into nature once I finish up with my Galaxy stuff, to work on my art trades. So I was like, well, naturally, you need to get a whole sticker book for that. Not that I'm going to use the whole sticker book for that, but I decided that I needed it, so I got it. And I actually am really happy that I got it because it's really cool. So, like, already, just to start with, you know, as like a journaler, this page is coming out. It's going to be ephemera. This is going to be ephemera. So there's already stuff I can like cut out and use here. And the cool thing about this is that all the stickers are backed on this really pretty paper. So if you wanted to, like, keep in mind it's sticker paper, so the other side is going to be glossy, but you could like utilize the printed side for other things too, to like use up all the paper. But it's just, oh, it's gorgeous in here, you guys. It's a lot of this like really pretty like vintagey style like greenery and plants and stuff like that. There's some really great flowers. I love these leaves. I love that there's a couple different sizes, so like I don't have to agonize over like using one or getting one the right size, because there's some options here, and I can always leave one in behind and be like, you stay here forever, because I'm a bit of a sticker collector, hoarder. But there's just some really pretty like illustrations in here that I think are going to be really fun to work with. Again, my only beef with these like sticker books is that the line like around the sticker, I'll show you guys, the cut line is so far away from the actual image, which like of course is understandable because they do that to allow for like printer error. But then like I feel compelled to fussy cut these because I hate how much of that line is exposed, and that kills my soul a little bit because it takes so much time. That's a personal issue. That's nobody else's issue. These books are amazing. I love them. Obviously I keep buying them, so like It doesn't put me off. The cool thing about this one, and you can see I already tested it out because I was like, are you for real? Is there's these giant, like, sticker pages. So these giant, like, sheets that are going to be, like, super useful. I mean, especially if you're just trying to, like, quickly decorate a page and you're like, I don't know, I just want to cover, like, this ugly splotch of coffee staining, or, like, I don't know, whatever. Like, I made a mark with my ink that I didn't mean to. You just cover that shit up because this is huge. It's, like, legitimate, just a giant sticker that's really pretty. I really love the dark background. I'm definitely going to utilize that. And then we just got some more pretty foliage. And you're like, well, Priscilla, it says fairies and stuff like that. I know, just wait. It's coming. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be like, whoa, so cool. That's how I was. And just, like, I don't know, I really love this style. I love that, like, they managed to maximize some of the space. So they, you know, they don't use it all because they have giant outlines. But they do put a lot of stuff on every page. So you are getting definitely, like, your money's worth for the stickers because you're getting everything. But see, like this? This is like a little tiny, like, bug body, pupa, grub thing. I don't know because I'm looking at it through the camera and not with my regular eyeballs, but it looks like a little tiny bug. But look at the size of the cut line, guys. Look. And, like, I have to fussy cut that. There's no way. The cut line is bigger than the actual sticker at this point. I can't do it. Again, that's a personal issue. It did not factor into my rating or my love of this. It's just one of those things where I'm like, come through OCD because that drives me insane. But here's another one of those glorious giant sheet pages. And then we're in the animals. And look at this. Look at this little guy. This little handsome gentleman with his little weird grabby fingers. And I love him. And then there's like a feral weasel. And there's 4 of him. So, like, yeah, I'm definitely going to get to use that. We got our badger up here. So you get some options on the animal front. This moose is really great. I really love this moose. It's really pretty. So, yeah, I absolutely love the animal stickers in here. Like, it's these old style illustrations. And these foxes of all sizes. And then this one who's like, I'm Steve. And he's just, like, off on his own little world. I'm sad that there's only one of these hedgehogs. I wish there were also 4 of them because they're adorable. And then there's just, like, the squirrel from that first page. It's just really beautiful, like, artwork. Really, like, vintagey, but I don't think it's, like, out of place in, like, a more modern setting. So I plan to use it in, like, a more updated kind of way. But I love this old-fashioned imagery. Like, I like blending those 2 components. And I really love this. And I think you guys will, too, which is why I'm sharing it. Because, yeah, I could have just, like, opened it. Look at this guy. He's like coming out from the leaf. That's so cute. Yeah, so I opened it immediately after I did my video for the mystical ephemera because I was like, oh, maybe people haven't seen that one. I'll just open this one because everyone knows what this one's about. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh shit, you gotta share this. You can't just like keep this to yourself because this is amazing. But just look how pretty. How cool is that? And I don't know what this is. Like a stoat? I think it's a stoat. Or maybe that's a stoat. I don't actually know what a stoat looks like. I'm going to have to watch some TikToks on that, I guess. I feel like it's a stoat, though. I feel like that was a good call on my part. It's probably incorrect. But here we go. We got some little chipmunks. And cute stuff like this. Yeah, so I loved it so much. And then as I was like putting together the little storefront page, I was like, oh, if you're going to put this on here, you should show it on your channel. Because it doesn't make any sense. I love how angry this guy is, you guys. Like, little angry animals make me delighted. Not in the sense that, like, they're upset and threatened, but, like, the imagery. Just, I want to put that on everything. Because it's a vibe. It's a mood. I don't like them actually being this upset. I just like the photos that people draw. Just want to clarify before someone calls PETA on me. It's, like, little pretty, like, Arctic wolf fox? I don't know. I can't tell what animals are anymore. And this rabbit, he's like ready to go race the tortoise, and the tortoise isn't even here because it's a forest book. Ooh, and we did get more of that bear. Great. So it does look like they spread out some of them on the other pages. I love that. Happy about that. Little hedgehog family. I'll take it. It's just super cute. So love all the animals. Look at this freaking mole. What a weirdo. I love him. Stop it. That's too cute. So yeah, this is definitely going to come in handy. Like, when am I not going to need animals? Oh, look, and the weirdo made his own page. I need to stop calling it a weirdo. It's a little mole, but they have the weirdest noses. And you guys ever seen, like, moles walk above ground? Look that up, because you'll die. It's the best thing ever. They're not equipped for it. They're only equipped to do little diggy tunnely stuff, so like their walk is so weird. And now we're in the fungi section, and I love fungi. So I'm very excited to use these. I think these are going to be perfect for what like I need for the next project, which I will do with you guys here, so you guys will get to see a lot of it. I know I said I was going to do it before, but then I got sidetracked with my space stuff, so we're going to get back on track and get back to it, and now I have this to utilize through it. I love this. This is like really bright and kind of like almost tropical, but not quite, because all the birds are like forest birds, and the greenery is forest greening. But look how pretty that bird is. And this is how I imagine all pigeons look like. I am not the biggest fan of pigeons. Don't know why. I don't have any like record of bad experience. I just don't care for them. Is there like a bird that you guys feel like that way about, where you just see it and you go, ugh? Let me know. I'm very interested to know if anybody else has the same sort of like reluctant hesitancy when it comes to just random birds. Because other birds I don't mind. Like, I'm like really fascinated. But then I see a pigeon and I'm like, get away from me. Not that I do anything to the pigeon. I just like yeet myself away from the pigeon. And then we have the fairies. And the fairies are here with these really great mushroom pages. I really love them. But haha, just kidding. It's not fairies. It's birds. Not cohesive. But it's going. It's on track. Because we needed some birds. Who doesn't like a good bird? Unless it's a pigeon. Then fuck that bird. But like, look at that guy. So attentive. So shocked. So you got some really pretty birds here. There's like a little grackle. Grackles are like a menace down here in Texas when they migrate. There's just like a couple weeks where there's like a bajillion grackles everywhere. But for the most part, they're here year round. But like, there's like a mass migration that comes through every year. And there's a bajillion of them. And they're everywhere. And as you can imagine, there's bird poo everywhere. It's very unpleasant. But I do really enjoy watching grackles like just hop around and do bird things. That's a really pretty owl. So yeah, they don't bother me either. I would be really put out if it was like a mass migration of pigeons, though. That would really throw me off. This is a really pretty page. I can't wait to use these. I'm so excited. Those big pages are going to be super neat, and I'm probably going to be super frustrated trying to get them to adhere really well. That's a cool owl, too. Look at that. Like, slay. That is so great. I love that. Birds have some of the coolest, like, plumage for the horniest of reasons, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Here we go. We hit the fairies. We're starting out strong. Some good fairies on this page. Some of these look like Arthur Rackham style a little bit, and some of them look like the flower fairies. And some I don't know. Some I don't recognize. But I love this. That's so cute. The little, like, dancey dance. And there's, like, a little Cupid fairy. I don't know about that. I don't really like Cupid because I don't like dolls. But I do like this. This, like, fairy girl with her jellyfish, like, friend. That's cool. Gotta come up with something cool to do with that. Oh, and I love this. She's, like, dreaming, and then there's fairies up there. And her dress is so pretty. So here they didn't like double down on the fairies too much. Just a little bit here and there. But there's still some really nice fairies here. This like phoenix with a fairy. That's really neat. I think this section will be like really fun to just come up with some ways to use. These are nice. I might have to jump into like fairies after I finish my next book, because these are really pretty. I don't think I've done fairy things for a while here, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't like to plan that far ahead because I change my mind all the time. But maybe I shall. So So yeah, just some really cool fairies. I think this will get like a lot of use when I jump back in that section. I can't really think of anything I would use it for right now offhand, but it is a fun little tidbit, little extra to have here. And then, looks like we just got some of the last up stuff, some of the smaller tiny bits, which is really nice. It's nice to have like a good selection of sizes. I do like that we have more of this one. That mushroom is like a really interesting arrangement, so I am excited for that. I'm also happy to see that there are some more of like sizes of the fairies and stuff to use, and some of these other pieces that I thought were interesting also managed to make it to the extras section. This guy I could have left, but that's okay. The roses are nice, and so is the bear. Look at how teeny tiny that bear is. Look, that's my fingernail. Thumb for reference, right? It's no bigger than my thumb. That's cute. I love tiny things. Oh, look! I didn't even know what I didn't know because I didn't know it. But look, more of the hedgehog. That's a happy, pleasant surprise. So clearly I did not absorb that this section of the book existed at all and was just flying high on like cloud 9 when I first looked through this book, because this is probably the only time I've actually sat down after that to like give it another look over, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did this little flip through. Teeny tiny owl. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that is... Oh, there's the publisher stuff. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Dorling Kinserly. That's the name of the publishing company. Dorling Kinserly for DK Images. And yeah, so it lists a bunch of sources. The editor was Pamela Afram. The designer was Elena Jarmoskate. So she's the one who like put the book together, and then these people all worked on it. This came out this year. And then here's like all the places where they got references to use their photos and the permissions. So from some libraries, some like picture libraries and stuff like that. And a lot of cool information there. So, I mean, I guess I could make it so that you guys could read it if you're interested to see where they got all their stuff from. A little bit there about that. And I love that. This book was made with the Forest Stewardship Council, so it's sustainable and responsible forestry, which is really cool. This page will also get torn out to be used for something, because this is just a nice background. So yeah, that is the Forest, Fairies, and Fungi sticker anthology. It's a really neat book, so I hope that you guys, if you like this kind of stuff, pick this one up for yourselves, because it's just a lot of fun. And let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me review here. I will never say no to a sticker book, so definitely expect to see some more of these in the future. I think I have a couple more tarot deck pre-orders coming up, so we'll see those soon here. I'll review those, and then I keep meaning to do book reviews again. I have a stack of like read books I need to jump in here and like explain, but some of them I read so long ago that I don't really remember very strongly my feelings on it. So maybe we'll do like a quickie review where I'm just like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, because I don't think it would be fair to do like a full review on something I barely remember. But yeah, I plan to do some more reviews because I do like talking to you guys. I just don't do it that often because time and attention deficit disorder. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it for me now, because I'm going to start rambling otherwise. So I will jump off here. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate your faces, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Till then, happy crafting. Bye!